Hello, 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 hello. This is my, I guess this is the first gameplay stream of using the new model. Well, it's actually just the old model, I just put a couple filters over it. Yeah, it's how grayscale when I'm not talking, in case you don't know. And when I am talking, it's got a little bit more vibrant colors to it than before. I thought this update would be pretty nice to have. Alright, now, Right, without further ado, I will not delay things for much longer. Let's play Tales of Arise! Hopefully we're getting to Captain Pollution today. Oh no, not the diabolical Captain Pollution, we already fought him in Atelier Sophie 1! Oh well, technically Luard created the ritual to summon Captain Pollution. Yeah. And now Captain Pollution is, the Renans, under their evil puppet masters, the Red Women, yeah. They tried to do a ritual to summon Captain Pollution from the depths of hell. Unfortunately, Captain Pollution absorbed the powers of darkness and became even stronger than before. And now his Captain Pollution is using the Beagle Blaster to suck out the life force of the planets. That way he get yes. Not only does it serve the interests of the eco-villains, but also serves his interests since he's weak to all the pure elements. And yes. He's planning on leaving the Danon homeworld a polluted husk. Yeah, so that the space apes can build their evil robot factory, yes. Yes, I'm gonna keep saying space apes and their evil robot factory because that's funny. Hello. No, I'm not cute! Stop calling me cute! No! Baka! Oh, nice to see you too, little Nate. They see me trolling, they hating. We're gonna have to talk to our party for a little bit. Hello. Yes. We're gonna take on quite the evil today. Yeah, Captain Pollution is very dangerous to even fairies, man.
We don't have the energy to keep being shocked.
I mean, we fairies are basically natural in some way.
That whole talk about the Renans looked like it shook you up a bit.
Again, Captain Pollution is very dangerous to humans too.
This sinking feeling whenever
Only it seems like humans are the ones that summoned him.
My family were persecuted and died out. And now I finally know why that is.
Alright now.
But I was thinking, if Renans end up living together with Danons again, then mages won't be such an unusual thing to see on Dana anymore, right?
Oh, that'll get rid of all the discrimination towards mages.
But Danons
Then nobody will try to burn her at the stake for witchcraft. No.
still act superior because of their arts.
Of course, we all know the person who killed her was the sexy witch who turned
Isn't going to be an easy thing
that one dude in
to
that one dude in this group into Mercury.
I know
The leader of Darkwings. What's his name? The Dime or something? Yeah, I didn't like that guy. My favorite part of that guy was when Alphen punched him for insulting his waifu. Yes.
So I was thinking maybe
Or I mean, best friend. Yes.
use my position as both a Danon and a mage to help bring both
Yeah,
sides together.
Alphen and Shioni are husbando and waifu. Yes.
Dana's will feels so warm and inviting. So why is Rena's will trying to destroy our entire planet?
Because it's a spirit of darkness, which means it's clearly evil.
Really brought that up.
Unlike Shadow, who's cool.
No, either.
Now, I don't mean Shadow the Hedgehog, I mean Shadow from Tales of Symphonia.
At the end of the day,
Although Shadow the Hedgehog is cool for a different reason,
we can let it be destroyed.
my favorite Tales of protagonist is a lot like the Tales of version of Shadow the Hedgehog. Of course, I'm talking about Velvet Crow. She's the most edgy, over-the-top protagonist ever. I mean, she looks it too. She looks it too, to be honest. Yeah. Velvet Crow's outfit is also a bunch of rags held together by belts, so you know she's an RPG hero.
Any better now?
She who? Oh, you mean Doe?
Yeah, by the way, I did a little bit of lore video on my world and YouTube. I really didn't have time to do much, though.
Really hard earlier.
I would have liked to do a little bit more, but, you know, I was pressed for time.
About the Renans? And the
Plus, I'm not really very experienced at storytelling.
On some level, I'm not even really sure what to think, to be honest. I mean, The Great Spirit is like a huge natural disaster.
Yeah, it's a huge natural disaster with a mind and will of its own.
But if that thing's
In other words, it wants destruction of all life.
then the only thing left for us to do is
Yeah, he's like Hexus, yes. That's what we're up against. Captain Pollution, that's what we're up against. We're up against Captain Pollution. He's gonna turn into Hexus in a second phase. Yeah. Oil and slime, toxic sludge, diesel clouds and noxious muck. Slime beneath me, slime up above. Do you love my toxic love? By the way, since it's a Tales of game, take a drink whenever there's an environmental disaster.
You kept a pretty level head.
Yes.
About the Renans?
It's symbolic.
Organquill and the Great Spirit are
Yes, we gotta copy the Persona 4 meme again.
But at the same time, I realize that not every Danon is necessarily going to believe that either. I know you're already aware of this, but the list of grievances the Danons have against the Renans is long, and understandably so.
Yes.
And
By the way, prejudice issues.
they're all actually-
Also a Tales of drinking game thing.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to take to it too kindly.
I'm pretty sure.
Even just
Was that a thing before Tales Symphonia? I mean, Tales Symphonia is quite known for
who won't.
having those kind of things in the storyline.
Rid of that imbalance.
In fact, it was Mythos's motivation for doing all sorts of really bad things.
About the existing conflicts we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if one day people could
I like how this game has gone from we must rise up against our oppressors from of the Imperium mankind from outer space,
like the past didn't have
and now me and the boys are going to kill Captain Pollution.
suffering. Everybody has their reasons for
Yeah,
feeling
it's not an RPG if it doesn't follow a storyline similar to that.
better about it. We'll
It's
never
either,
know.
oh no, my people are oppressed, or oh no, this neighboring kingdom is coming to attack me, and then in the end you're fighting Cthulhu.
And we all have to figure out how to
And some RPGs, the journey starts off by getting a stolen book back,
embrace each
and then towards the end you're fighting Cthulhu.
That's an interesting way of putting it. It's true.
Yes.
Everybody has their own scars, their own trauma.
By the way, did you guys know that Cthulhu is technically a fake creature?
Inside that hatred.
That's true.
It won't be achieved through reasoning. But I think it's a first step, if nothing else. And now, I think I see a way to move forward. But to do that, first we need to make sure our planet isn't going to get wiped out.
Yes, we must save the planet from disaster like we're Sanic. It turns out the true villain in this game is actually Dr. Eggman. Yes. He's been hiding in the shadows this whole time, trying to execute his evil master plan. Yes. He's the one behind Captain Pollution. Yes, it's another one of Dr. Eggman's diabolical creations.
You're not the only one still trying to make sense of all this. Believe me.
Really? You've never struck me as the type of guy to get hung up on these sorts of things.
I mean, it sort of does feel like we're fighting a Sonic villain.
Thistleum?
That or a Captain Planet villain.
Already started
But
coming
then again, all Tales of villains kind of sometimes feel like Captain Planet villains.
It was really that bad for you?
Yeah, it was. But thanks to Law and everybody else.
In fact, the Renans kind of remind me of the Olympians from,
Waiting for.
from Tales of Zilla.
I think you might be a better.
Only the Renan homeworld is in a lot worse shape than, Olympia was.
When's this guy gonna get his act together?
I mean, Olympia was dying because of fossil fuels,
Too worried about repeating the
and,
same
Renan was
mistake
kind of
back
blown
to
up.
Dad and running away from the truth.
Because they were trying to channel Captain Pollution
Strong. My
to suck the life force out of the planet with the Biggle Blaster.
Are the races and the world ending? If I can be honest with you guys, it's just all too much for me.
By the way, I'm gonna keep using Biggle Blaster in this game.
This is going to sound strange coming
Yeah.
from me.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's from Banjo-Tooie. It's Gruntilda's super weapon to suck out the life force of other people, and she planned to use it on the entire island. We gotta stop her from doing that.
Obvious reasons.
It turned the Jinzo King into a zombie, yes.
And when I realized my visions pointed to a threat that was bigger than me.
Unfortunately, I don't think this time it has a reverse option. Unless we find it somewhere.
You guys
Then we can get the life force back to Dana.
teach me what's really important.
Yes, we'll do that again.
Open up and listen.
All you have to do is press the button that says blow.
If you let the big picture stuff get you all muddled
Yeah,
up,
suck and blow.
you'll begin to lose sight
You know,
of
like a
what you
succubus.
care about.
Oh, wait, what?
thing that's most important. What I really care about. All I want to do is protect the people that really matter to me. To fight for them. That's good enough, right?
Not everyone is strong enough to fight.
Huh?
It's something your dad told me once when he was still alive. Law, you know you're strong enough to fight, and you're strong enough to protect the people you care about.
By the way, that outfit looks a little bit like a Monster Hunter outfit.
Just don't lose sight of what you want to
I
protect
quite
in
like
the
it.
first place.
Best outfit, Law. Best one of the outfits that Law has.
Yeah, I think it does.
Also gave him shades, because shades look cool.
It's like a big weight's been lifted.
Shades also
off my
look cool on
shoulders.
Mr. Alphen.
Fight to protect the people around me.
Yes.
Just like I always have. I think that's best.
Shades are like what you get for an MLG Pro. And after we pwn the fight, and when we pwn the final boss, we're gonna get out our air horn and we're gonna do MLG themes. Yes. We're gonna say, ooh baby, a triple or something. Yeah. Get dunked on by Doritos and Mountain Dew. Alright, you know, something like that.
Apologize for making.
Eat Doritos and Mountain Dew.
You mean hearing the origins of the Renans?
Indeed. It's shocking to have so many things I
Of course, the MLG thing would make more sense in Tales of Berseria since we're basically fighting the Illuminati in that game.
We've heard here is actually
I know they're called the Abbey, but basically they're the Illuminati. I mean, who else would have an Antichrist figure?
It's a rather elaborate.
Yeah, the Abbey, they're actually just the Grumpinati from Bugsnax.
Only imagine
That took up a different name to try and get more marketing,
Since
yes.
your memory returned, Alphen. And you as well, Shion. About your
Yes,
thoughts.
yes, as it turns out the Imperium,
To say the least. But enough about me.
yeah.
I'm not concerned for myself.
It turns out the Bugsnax are part of Illuminat's power.
When you say the other Renans,
Yes.
you mean the ones that are living on
I guess in a way you could think of them sort of like Therians, but
If we stop
much weaker.
from annihilating Dana,
Yes.
our problems
They
will
were a prototype of his to make Therians, yes.
decide the untold state that Rena may be in. If we do not truly belong there,
Remember what we learned from Bugsnax, you are what you eat.
wish to return to.
Quite literally.
So,
As you'll turn into so much snacks that you'll die.
point are to either stay on Lenegus.
Kinda bug and kinda snack. I'm talking about Bugsnax.
Lenegus might not even be a
Yeah, by the way, I do plan to play the Stray game.
And at the same
You know,
time,
maybe someday soon.
Renans are hardly likely to embrace Renans with open arms.
I've become so numb, so much more aware.
Dire. There is, after all, 3 centuries worth of hatred to overcome between us.
Yeah, hatred is truly the most, truly one of the most powerful forms of pollution.
Our
It's also one of the most evil.
are irrelevant.
I didn't expect the former Lord of Menancia to be so done with people reconciling.
Menancia's fate was
Trust me, when somebody radiates the power of hatred, you know it.
And I was
It's also known as being a
forced to
Karen.
follow my ranks. Still, even now, there remain
Yes.
ardent dissidents.
But things can still change if you have the right people to help lead the way. Isn't that what you hope to achieve on Lenegus after this is all?
Yeah, not the good kind of Karen like Princess Karen in My World, My Way, no.
Fully accepted the burden of
If there can be a good kind of Karen.
I remained
I mean, to be fair, My World, My Way is a comedy that kind of plays up the RPG stuff for laughs.
What is it?
I
My
wish I could
memory's
serve
broken, the
them
truth goes unspoken, I've even forgotten my name.
as the one and only
I
blade
don't know the reason or what is the season, I'm standing here holding my blade. A desolate place, without any trace.
To represent
It's only the cold wind I feel.
I realize that I'm asking quite
It's
a lot.
me that I spite as I stand up and fight. The only thing I know for real is there will be blood.
Without any blood.
Jed,
That is why.
I am the ultimate life form.
as ever, Dohalim.
1, nothing wrong with me. 2, nothing wrong with me. 3, something's got to give.
Relax.
No!
Tense and formal when you're asking for a favor.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
For that, we're friends.
Yo, I hope we're entering the edge zone when we get to the final final dungeon.
See, you were raised well.
Yeah, we sort of like fighting Kay again, and Digimon Cyber Sleuth Hacker's memory,
Friends. Alphen, will you help me?
where everything's dark and edgy.
Of course I will.
Thank you, my friend.
Like my soul. I've become so numb, so much more aware.
Sounds like everyone's learning from their past and using it to create a better future for everyone.
Alright.
What about you, Shion? How do you feel about the origin of the Renans?
Yeah, should we tell everybody about the origin of the Renans? That might...
I'm not really all that shocked, actually. I mean, I might be a Renan in the literal sense, but I've never really felt like one of them.
Yes, it turns out I'm not like the other girls. R/.
Right now, it's kind of a mystery.
R/ I'm not like the other girls.
Because for a really, really long time,
Yes.
all I ever thought about was
All the good guys are too good for their own good.
or when.
Yeah, unlike everybody...
I thought I'd die alone. That
Yes,
fate
our noble heart...
was really
Our
great.
noble heart burns with passion and a desire to do good.
Traveling with someone like you, fighting to save
Especially since... Especially... Yes. We may live in a society, but, you know, my heart burns with the passion for justice.
100 years.
My
All
fist hungers for justice. Kapow! One punch!
Consider the Helganquils
There we
behind
go.
all this. It's been even longer than that. It was Naori's hope that somehow, someone in the future would be able to stop it before it was too late. How it fell on us, of all people, to heed that call is a mystery.
Oh wait,
I don't think.
are you sure it's a mystery? It's almost like this game is scripted somehow. It's almost like there's some sort of evil puppet master guiding our fates along the way.
She very much cherished her own people too.
Truly, player is the most diabolical evil of them
I
all.
think she wanted the world to be saved. So they could go back to hurting each other.
Yeah, I know.
This is what she.
Yeah, by player I mean obviously the main villain from
We were talking to Kisara earlier.
yeah, Arno Surge Ode to an Unborn Star.
Meet halfway and embrace
Yes.
each other's pain and
The
suffering.
other player.
She said
You know, not me.
to step down that path was
Play
for
it.
each of us to put
Yes.
aside our own hatred. That means forgiving other people, even and especially before they forgive you.
The one that brainwashed Prim and tried to destroy this world, tried to destroy the world for fun.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yes, they must be working with Magna Aberration.
Past either. Conflicts.
Yes, I will get to that in another lower video.
If we have any hope of moving on and building a better future, we have to all learn to forgive.
My
each other.
memory is broken, the truth goes unspoken, I've even forgotten my name.
Can hurt one another without even meaning
I
to.
don't know the reason or what is the season, I'm standing here holding my blade. Thorns.
It's not going to be easy getting past this.
Thorns, the curse of being the curse of being a tsundere.
I'm sure there'll come a time
Yes.
when we can all truly
Yes,
appreciate
Shioni has a the reason Shioni is like that is because Captain Pollution gave her the powers of a cactus.
I think that's
Yes.
the very least I can
It's also known as being a tsundere.
for everything
You may
she
not.
did.
Yes, it's sort of like Mr. Inaben.
I want a future that she would feel proud to live in, and I'm going to fight for it.
Whoa there, Savior Girl. You're here to save you too, you know.
Yes, I know.
Or being a cliche love interest in an anime
Forgotten.
or something.
To live, and that's the honest truth.
Yes. I do wish more anime wasn't just all isekai stuff though.
Everybody ready to do what needs to be
I mean,
done?
some isekais are okay, but yeah, there's like tons of them.
Think about.
There's so many now that there's basically a joke manga
I don't care who we're.
where there's an isekai truck delivery service whose goal is to deliver heroes to another world.
What are your thoughts, Alpha?
Yeah,
I want to know what's on
which
your mind.
makes me wonder why are traffic accidents so common in anime and manga.
Like the great spirit on Rena, and so it's trying to.
I already know the answer to that because in my lore there's actually a monster that's based on the isekai truck.
Existence along with it.
Yes.
That
Yes, he's driven by the spirit of a drunk driver. Yeah, who died
Not only that,
after causing a major
one way
accident.
or another, I think beating the
And then he got into service with Callista. Yeah, here's another villain from the lore. She is a succubus.
Saying there's a chance?
Who mostly leans into the dream aspect of it, really.
You're referring to the vision of destruction we all saw in Lenegus, I take it?
Yeah. 3 centuries ago, the astral energy that appeared at the spirit channeling ceremony showed Naori that vision. And to hear Shion tell her,
Alright, let's do the big Shannon protagonist speech before we set out and do the good things that we need to do.
Shion's
To stop the villains and bring them to justice.
astral energy. one type which we know is native only to
Hero, I don't wanna hear you calling my name. I'm not fighting for fortune or fame. Hero,
Shion's thorns
I'll
are the
stick
Great
around
Spirit?
until I taste the dirt of defeat someday.
We don't know anything for certain. At the very least, though, I think it's possible her thorns are a part of the Great Spirit.
That One Punch Man is awesome.
while the main body resides in Rena.
I know some people will say that Saitama's actually not strong enough to beat Goku. But, you know, the recent issues of the manga actually make it kind of true now.
If these thorns really are a part of Ren's Great Spirit, I'm going to go over there and give it a piece of my mind and then some.
Of course, we can all agree that Saitama is definitely not stronger than Bobobo.
How do we confront it?
Yeah, that's because Bobobo is pretty high tier.
That flower growing out of Rena is enormous. Large enough to house the growth of an entire planet. The Wedge and Lenegus were both hard enough for us to overcome in their own right. This is an altogether greater challenge for merely 6.
And we only know about the Thorns connection thanks to Naori.
Naori. I remember Naori. She was an archer who was all blood and thunder!
This whole
Yeah,
time,
every time, yes. She was also Tarja's daughter.
to fight it unless
Which
it
kind of
was
messed her up with her upbringing, yes.
Let's go see what that is.
Which is kind of one of the reasons I was never really into Tarja, to be honest. Yeah, also the first time I played Fire Emblem Awakening, I accidentally married Noe.
25, our answer.
Yeah. I didn't know the S ranks were going to lead to marriage, no. Yeah, because at the time I didn't know that. Alright, where are we going now? Yeah, which... Yeah. Honestly, though, the marriage things are a huge aspect in that game. I can hardly blame it, though. Alright, now, where are we supposed to go? Where do I go, dude? I don't know where to go, dude. I'm just kidding, of course. Alright, now. Does anybody remember where, the floor where the, guy was? You know, the red woman who's not actually a bad guy? Oh, right, he's right over here. Right, never mind. Hello there, I would like to examine this.
Do you have your answer for me?
We want to ask something first. You're asking us to fight an entire planet. How exactly do you expect us to do that?
Well, more or less the will of the planet.
You must have something up
Yeah,
your
but turns out the will of the planet is kind of a bad guy.
The great astral spirit is an immense being, but its actual will does not run throughout its entire body. Rather, its will is derived from the core, which supports the rest of the body, and is where its strength is most densely concentrated.
You mean the Dark Core?
Therefore, if you
The
destroy
core of
the
darkness.
spirit shall become unable to maintain sentience and return to being ordinary astral energy.
And how are we supposed to destroy that core?
But what happens if it gains sentience again? Will it become a difference? Will it come back?
We also need the assistance
Or maybe we'll just create a different,
Maiden.
Dark Spirit of
They
Rena.
are our best tools for suppressing and controlling astral energy.
Maybe that version will be a good guy for a
The
change.
maiden shall seal the great astral spirit within her body, and the sovereign shall wield the power of the Renis Alma to destroy it.
What, we're gonna sacrifice Shioni?
That sounds a lot like what Shion described before.
Shioni?
To take out the Thorns with her.
Shioni, are you, okay with all this?
By my calculation,
I saw I dressed Shioni up as in a schoolgirl outfit.
sufficient to destroy the great
To be
astral
fair, I liked some of the other outfits a little bit better.
widely enough to make
I thought it would be funny.
form.
What will happen to the maiden once we manage to beat the great astral spirit?
Any matter contained within the
Honestly, I
field
should
of
put the main
destruction
character
shall
inside the
be
Kirito outfit. Yeah, we're gonna Kirito all over. We're gonna dress him up as Kirito, then we're gonna Kirito all over the bad guy.
to destroy the great spirit, and is therefore our most reliable.
My favorite part of Kirito is the time when he said it's Kirito time and then he Kirito'd all over the bad guy.
Reason to consider alternative
Truly,
plans.
Sword Art Online is an anime to ever exist.
You don't get it. I promised Shion that she wouldn't die, that we'd save the world without
Yeah, it's even better than Morbius.
We didn't fight this whole time just to give up on her at the very end. If there's any
Indeed,
other way to take
what
out
can I say about Kirito in video game terms? You know, that hasn't been said about... What can I say about a Sword Art Online that hasn't been said in video game terms about such great classics as E.T. for the Atari, Superman 64, or Ninja Bread Man?
300 years ago, the Great Spirit descended upon Lenegis in an attempt to assume direct control of the spirit channeling ceremony. We have reason to believe the Great Spirit left part of itself behind, and that it now resides in the Maiden.
Which would make Alphen's earlier hypothesis correct.
That part inside the Maiden belongs to the core, and can be used by the Great Astral Spirit to revive itself. So long as it remains, it will be all but impossible to fully eradicate the Great Spirit. That is why it is necessary for it to be vanquished only once it is whole. Without the Maiden's direct control over the Great Spirit, attacking it is futile, and will only serve to strengthen it.
Wait, so it
No.
gets strengthened if we fight it if we don't make it whole. So what you're saying is the Great Spirit is a hardcore masochist.
Said that the Renis Alma
I mean, that would
was
explain the
a
thorns.
civilization of astral energy.
Yeah, the thorns do remind me of that thorn archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! That never got printed. You know, the one based on BDSM.
Same also be done to the Great Spirit.
It's not the it's not related to the Harpies, which is a different archetype based on BDSM.
Can it?
It is true.
No.
Almost capable of what you suggest, and could contain the Great Astral Spirit.
Yes!
Of course, most normies in the TCG don't know that about Harpies.
Find control on the
Winky
level of the
face.
spirit channeling ceremony. Considering that the Renis Alma was previously lost when that ceremony failed, I cannot allow it. Its uncertainty is simply too great.
What does that mean for us if you won't allow it?
Your starship will not be restored, and you will all be unable to leave here.
Oh, well, you're not giving me a choice then.
Fine then. I'd rather stay here and rot than do it your way.
What, you don't want to sacrifice Shione?
Whatever we do, if we mess up, Dana's screwed. The Great Spirit will destroy it. If you're fine letting that happen, and we have nothing to gain either way, then I'd rather do nothing.
Hey now, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? We need to save your home world.
Destroyed. We want to save it. But not if it means having to sacrifice one of us in the process.
Of course, we're not going to let Shione get sacrificed. Of course not.
Where it's safe? Then quit ordering us around and shut up!
Hey, calm down, Alphen. I know you're very protective of your waifu, but this is a little...
What you say is irrational. Be that as it may, I shall accede to your demand.
Oh, well, thank you for giving in to my demand.
I am an observer. The Sovereign, Maiden, and Renis Alma are my species' greatest achievement. I wish to see how well they work against the Great Spirit in light of our demise by its hands.
But what are we supposed to do about the Renis Alma?
Yes, I am an observer.
Ran off with it.
I am an observer, which means I am very neutral in this
It
conflict.
is likely that the Renis Alma is with the Great Spirit.
You know, even though I'm asking you to kill the Great Spirit, yes.
Astral energy.
So our only option to retrieve it is to head straight for the Great Spirit and take it back?
What sort of weirdo just sits there and observes and doesn't actually do anything?
The astral energy is most densely
Ow.
concentrated in the center of Rena, where the Great Spirit's core is located.
So right in the middle of that giant flower then.
Right in the middle of the giant flower, of course, it's right
One more
there.
question. You've said that Rena's great astral spirit is already integrated with the planet.
What, it's integrated with the planet?
What will happen to Rena once it vanishes?
Oh, the planet will break apart and die.
Without the will of the Great Spirit, Rena is predicted to collapse. Even in such a scenario, the energy will disperse, and the Great Spirit will likely not reform.
Who cares if a few planets are
Are you
dying?
saying that even if we manage to beat the Great Spirit without destroying it, we'll still be in danger?
Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
Likely, The
Yeah, what if we're
collective
we're on it while we destroy
is
it? That won't be
recommended
good.
that all escape
It'll be floating in
before
space, and
us.
that'll be not good.
Man, I wish that thing would tell it to us straight for once.
Havrek 35 and the others have gotten used to hypothesizing from afar, is all.
Alright, let's put it into action. Yeah, we're gonna try a different plan. We're not gonna sacrifice Yoni.
Fix our starship. We're going
I'm
to
pretty
wreck
sure
it.
I'm pretty sure something might happen to her at the end now.
But I want to make one thing clear. We're doing this for ourselves, to protect what matters to us. We're not doing it for your sake, or because you told us to.
I mean, Alphen, he sounds like he wants the same thing as we do. He just wants to do it with sacrificing your waifu.
Repair work on your starship has commenced. You'll
You know,
have to
because
wait
he's
for the
detached and he
investigation.
thinks it's the most rational thing to do.
Man, is it too much to ask for Hevrick 35 to talk like a normal person? I swear I can feel my brain starting to fry after listening to all that complicated stuff.
Don't worry. I think we're mostly done with him. Now,
All right,
all we
let's
have to do
go.
is rest up and wait.
Roll in, roll in,
What's
roll
the
in,
phone like?
Bahide. Alright, it's finally time to get the show on the road. My. Alright, sure, I would like to rest. Please give me the option to cook food before I go out. Yes. Well, it turns out that Captain Pollution is a consumer. He wants to consume all the life force of the planet.
You still thinking
Must
about what the scientists told
consume!
us about where Renans really come from?
You know, it's sort of like the moon from Majora's
For
Mask.
myself.
I must
You're
consume
really the future of
everything!
the world.
And this whole time will only give the
Yeah.
demons further reason to resent us.
My memory's broken, and truth goes unspoken. I've even forgotten my name. 1, nothing wrong with me. 2, nothing wrong with me. 3, nothing wrong with me. 3, something else,
The
yeah.
living, and not the dead.
Let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies
As
hit
I
the floor.
dream of retirement, I shall remain dedicated to the cause.
I shall remain dedicated to, preserving the peace, yes.
Now that I think about it, I don't
And
believe
ending
I would
discrimination
ever
forever.
approach us Renans even once.
Yes, I'm a bit like Claude from Fire Emblem in that way.
I have
Yes.
skeletons in my closet too. There was definitely a time when I hated Renans for who they were.
I'm glad that Mr. Dolham is more like,
You
Claude, to be
changed that
honest.
for me.
Claude was an
You
amazing
allowed me
character.
To see them in a different light. Thanks to your reforms, we were able to stand next to Renans.
He even kind of looks like Claude, only with red hair.
For the first time in our lives. Of course, I'm sure there were some Renans who still hated us on the inside. But we knew that not all of you were like that. There were those of you who were good. And that was a start. When it comes down to it, Renans are just people. They can be good or bad, just like Danans.
That is, in essence.
Although Mr. Dolham fights with a rod instead of a bow.
People.
Yeah.
So you can really build Claude however you want.
Of
Of course, he's gonna become a bow. Of course, he's gonna become a flying unit that has bow class.
But as soon as you stereotype,
Yeah, Claude is sort of like Cyril, if Cyril was actually good.
is people that you can relate to.
Although, to be fair, Cyril does get some good stuff if you, put him into bows.
Members of Renans and Danans alike.
Unfortunately, his underdog likability isn't quite as good as it was in, previous Fire Emblem games.
Even if
Plus,
we
of course,
don't
anyone with a
find
crest
one
is
person,
pretty much going to
maybe we'll find
have all
better
sorts of
ways to
special
interact.
abilities and stuff.
If we can build a society that works like that, that'll be something.
Like, Bernadetta is really broken, man. I mean, if that crest procs multiple times, she can pretty much
And do away
take
with
down
the
whatever she
right.
wants.
To deal with one another.
Which kind of makes her pretty terrifying to go up against in the arena.
Future you hope to see when this is all over.
Because the AI will definitely proc it, because that's just how that works. Yeah, it's just XCOM. It's just Fire Emblem has that sweet XCOM proc, has that sweet XCOM mechanics. Where if your attack is not 100% accurate, it's 0% accurate.
Indeed I do. I don't know whether I'll be able to reside in Lenegis proper, however. My first order of business may be to find somewhere to live.
You'll always have a home in Menancia, you know.
And if it says the enemy has a 29% chance to hit, that means they have 100% accuracy.
Well, if you ever need a helping
And they'll
hand,
be able to
don't
do like
hesitate to come
15
to me.
damage to
I'll
you.
always be there for you.
And if they have a 2% chance to crit, they'll get that crit.
Did you just...
Did you just flirt with me?
Thank you, Kisara.
I swear I'm not flirting with you. Definitely not.
Appreciate your patience as I work all this out.
I ship Kisara and Dolheim like FedEx.
And really,
I feel like I ship Alphen and
the two of us aren't so different.
Johnny like FedEx.
Don't you think that brings down a barrier that used to be between us?
You know,
And I also ship Rimwell with Law, I guess.
but I do like the sound of it.
Yeah, I think I do too.
This is quite a nice bonding moment. I like it. My memory is broken. The truth goes unspoken. I've even forgotten my name. I don't know the reason or what is the season. I'm standing here holding my blade. A desolate place without any trace. It's only the cold wind I feel. Alright now.
Hey, why'd you call me here? Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Yes, I'm in love with you as it turns out.
Well, if everything we've heard about the Great Spirit is true, then we're getting close to our final battle.
Oh, the Great Spirit is the final boss confirmed.
To apologize while I can.
Apologize? For what?
I mean, it would make sense if it were the final boss. I mean, it's a giant world-ending calamity that's like a sentient natural disaster. Powered by the powers of darkness and pollution.
Why you're angry now?
Yeah.
Anybody would be if something they trusted.
Basically, it's Hexus.
So.
Or, you know, Captain Pollution.
Really, I should have kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, Captain Pollution works too.
No, Law. Honestly, I think you might have been onto something.
Yeah, it turns out the Five Renin Lords and what they were harvesting was the elements of pollution, yes.
Pulling our strings this whole time.
Yeah, let's see, they were harvesting super radiation and
Trust Dana's will to
what was the next one? Light.
because you can sense it a lot
Yeah, that would be
closer to
hate.
us, because you can
And then the
understand
next one was deforestation, and then there was
But I think
smog, and then toxic.
believe.
It turns out toxic is the worst one.
Remember how I used to really resent coming from a family of mages?
It's also known as the elements of the internet.
Because you were always on the run. Fighting.
When we rescued Zephyr and I finally decided to come along with you all, something changed inside me. It was the first time I felt like my powers had any meaning, even if that meaning was only helping you guys fight.
Oh, I'm glad you found meaning.
When I felt Dana's will, I was overwhelmed by how vast and warm it was.
Yes, it was a spirit of light. That's why it was so warm, yes.
To connect with it. It made
Trust me, we
believe that
fairies
it
know
had a
about
purpose.
spirits of light.
So that's why you hope it doesn't turn out to be
Oh,
bad.
you still...
You almost
yes.
need it to be kind.
Yeah, the good spirits of light are definitely really warm and really friendly, yes.
Well, alright. Then I promise I'll lay off bad-mouthing it.
That is a... That is unless you're really doing something really, really
There's no way
wrong.
for me to know for sure
Then
what
they're
to
probably
do.
a little less than friendly to you.
You trusted Rinwell, and that's enough for me. So I'll trust it because you do.
Remember what I said about neither planet's great spirit reaching us here?
Yeah?
That's not quite true. I can feel just a little bit of Rena's inside you and everyone else.
Wait, what?
You... what?
I sensed it when we first got here. It's a really small amount, so it doesn't feel like it has a will of its own.
Wait, what?
But I think that's how Dana's energy probably is too.
What? Oh, I guess everybody has darkness and light inside them.
Inside each of us?
But doesn't that mean they have all the elements inside them too?
In a way, doesn't that mean we're all Dana's?
Oh, no.
What?
The dark elements of pollution,
Like you
yes.
said, unless
And the
Dana's
light elements of
energy
nature.
together, it has no will.
Although, to be fair, the Great Spirits, from what I researched,
Inside us.
it kind of is more of a... It kind of more has the destructive elements of nature inside of it. Let's see, from what I read, its elements are,
But
Burning Rage,
I don't need to ask.
Dark and Envy, Earth and Delusion,
I fight for
Tumultuous Greed, and, Watery
who I
Ego.
am now. Who I've
Yes.
become. So thanks, Rinwell, for sharing that with me.
You know, it sort of, it sort of feels like it's.
To be honest,
I suppose it would feel like it sort of didn't.
Dana's will.
It sort of has the power of the negative aspects of nature,
I feel
as
like
well as human nature.
apart lately, and I was worried
Yes.
it was because.
Huh?
Never mind. Nothing. Just forget about it.
Huh? No. What were you saying?
Saying? I don't remember.
Are you both in love? Oh no, they're both in love!
Thinking?
That's not what I'm
Then
saying.
spit it out already.
And they're both being really soon about it! Oh no, I didn't expect Law and Rin, well, I didn't expect Law to be a tsundere. Oh no. This is truly character development, guys. Oh boy. You know how much I love tsunderes. Why do you think I love Mr. Annabin so much?
You sure you don't want to get some rest?
No.
I can't. I've got too much on my mind. Especially knowing how close our last battle is. How are you doing, Shion?
Same as you, still trying to absorb everything.
Remember when it was so simple? We were only fighting all the lords on Dana?
There we go, there we go, there we go.
All of that feels
Hey, how's the game going so far?
doesn't it?
So far, we've been doing exposition and story. The characters seem like they've really fallen for each other.
So many fights, so much
Yes.
chaos, so many.
We're kind
wonderful
of
people.
getting ready to fight the fight. We're kind of getting ready to go to the final dungeon and
I hadn't run into you that
fight
day.
Captain Pollution.
Well, I wouldn't have met all of you.
Yes.
I never
Also
would have
known as the
met
Great
you,
Astral
so
Spirit.
nothing
Yes.
more. I wouldn't
Yeah. By the
have
way, this is all spoilers, so if you haven't played the game, you probably don't want to know that.
He's not long dead.
Yeah, it's going pretty good though.
Hey, Alphen, I want you to promise me something.
What? Are you in love with me?
If we can't find the Renis Alma, there's something I want you to do.
You want me to do the plan that the alien wanted us to do?
I've said, the only way we can end the Great Spirit for good is to go after both the main body in Rena and the thorns in me.
My bro, have the game.
I need you to promise.
Oh, you?
me,
Oh,
Alphen,
they do?
that if for some reason we can't
Awesome.
get the Renis Alma back, you'll use the blazing sword to destroy the Great Spirit, and me along with
Whoa, dude!
Huh?
Just asking Alphen to commit to do the Sudoku to her. Oh no.
But it's taken us this far. It's slain lords and beasts. At the very least, it has to be worth a try.
That's unacceptable. I can't sacrifice you. No.
Be serious. Have you forgotten everything that
Listen,
we...
the Great Spirit isn't just our problem. It's a threat to our entire world. Renans and Danans alike.
Man, they're really hyping up this Great Astral Spirit as the final boss then.
We don't know what's going to happen when we face it.
I mean, when it unleashed that giant flower and began sucking out the life force of Dana from so far away, yeah.
I promise you, I'm not planning on
Let's
going
try to share
anywhere.
place each so we can cope with the
I'm
game.
going to fight
Ooh.
with absolutely everything
Alright.
I got.
Oh, which character do you plan to play as?
But if it comes down
I've
to it,
basically just been using mostly Alphen for throughout the game. I generally don't play as healers because it seems like in Tales of Games, you get targeted a lot when you're the healer.
But you should know that I'm not going
Yeah.
to give up on you, Shion. I'm going
Yeah,
to
but some of the healers in more recent Tales of Games can actually fight back, which is pretty nice.
I hope you can forgive me for that.
I mean, Rain can technically fight back too in Tales of Symphonia, but it takes her a while to actually learn Photon. Yeah, Photon is also a really, really good spell.
okay, I understand. And I'll forgive you.
Some would say Photon is stronger than most of Janus's spells at that point in the game.
So it's a promise then?
Yeah, it's a promise.
Alright, now.
I remember how I felt the first time you touched me.
Oh boy.
My thorns made any contact a mistake no one would ever make twice. After they'd seen what could happen, fear would always linger behind their eyes. In my entire life, I never had someone willingly reach out to me.
Oh, that's so nice.
But when you reached out to me and gently took my hand, you didn't react at all. It was so easy for you.
Oh, she likes hand
I
holding.
don't have words for the shock I felt in that moment.
Yeah.
That's because
These two have a strong bond. That's why they started doing hand holding with each other.
Even once
I
you
forgot their
let
names
go,
right.
you still chose to keep
I'll make back to
reaching
you
out
as soon as I get off work.
And
Okay,
with
good
you,
luck.
I felt this warmth that I had never
Right.
known before.
Good luck at work. Hopefully it's a good day for you.
But still, I hate having to see you suffer through it every time you do.
Oh no.
you won't have to worry about that for much longer.
Hopefully she doesn't have to.
You think so?
I do, because
Oh no, confess your love. No, I'm too Tsundere for you to confess your love to.
You can tell me once my thorns are gone. Okay?
Oh no, she knows. Don't let her. Hopefully it will. Hopefully good for all of us.
okay.
Oh yes. That was quite a lovely moment. The heroes basically confess their love to each other. Pretty awesome. I like it. Love it a lot. That's so cool. I love it. Hopefully there will be a happy ending where Shioni and Alphen get married.
Everybody get enough rest? We ready for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. Can't stand around waiting all day.
Our task is relatively straightforward. We need only descend down to Rena, defeat the Great Spirit, and restore stability to both worlds.
We're fighting.
I like this heroic theme, yes. Makes it feel like it's more important. It makes it feel like it's super important, yes. Of course, seeing the enemy basically try to suck out the life force of the planet definitely made it worth it. Like hell, at the start of the game, basically, Alphen was an oppressed slave, and we had to overthrow multiple oppressors.
35? You can see us from where you are?
I can. I can see anywhere within the bounds of Dake Faisal.
Sounds like someone's a peeping Tom.
Uh-oh.
Maybe we should
Red women.
give Rect 35 a break. It has been stuck in this tiny facility for a very, very long time.
I have unlocked all functions on your starship. You can now make use of its warp drive.
Wait, it has a warp drive. It's definitely like Star Trek then.
You mean like what the Red Women used on us?
Hey, you guys remember that one episode of Star Trek, The Next Generation, where the warp drive started causing distortions in time and space, and they, and after that episode aired, they fixed it behind the scenes?
Able to breach Rena's atmosphere without being detected.
Wait, should?
You'll need to be careful. Due to the force field surrounding Rena,
Oh no, the force field!
unable to go any further than the surface of the planet.
Alright, the only...
Once we reach the shell, it appears we'll have to infiltrate the core by foot.
Alright, of course we're gonna have to infiltrate by foot. That means we're gonna have to crawl through the epic final dungeon. We're gonna have to crawl in our skin through the darkness.
Defeat the Great Spirit?
Hopefully it's not the epic crawl through darkness like I and hopefully that really freaked me out, man.
The extinction of my people is inevitable at this stage. As such, it would be illogical to risk the success
Oh shoot, I'm playing
of the
Hellblade
mission
again
in vain
tomorrow?
attempt to save my kind.
I think.
We
Hopefully
understand.
I am.
Can't that thing lighten up a bit? Everything it says seems to be about what's illogical.
To really figure out how to get through it
Mondo,
this time a little bit better.
Hold up, did you just...
You heard the lady. Get going.
I have one last question.
What?
But you really didn't do so good last time.
Your identification number indicates that you are well past your predicted life expectancy.
Wait, what? Yes, I'm 300 years old.
Similarly, the maiden lacks any identification number, as her function should have been rendered unnecessary. Despite this, the two of you continue to exist. Why?
I have no idea, to be honest, dude.
We exist because others have entrusted this to us. Over the years, many people have come together and sworn to see this through to the end.
The music's a little louder than the voices.
You mean it is because of multiple chance interactions? The likelihood of such events is statistically...
There we go, let's go.
Why have you two continued to persist under these conditions?
Perseverance, determination.
It's hard to explain. To be honest, I don't think it's something an observer could understand.
It's called determination. It's a power that gives humans the power. It's a power that gives humans the power to
Time to get back on the Fall Knights.
defeat the god of hyperdeath. Yeah, it's even stronger than level of violence. Yeah, if you have level of violence, you'll struggle against a skeleton. But if you have determination, right, you can withstand the god of hyperdeath and go below 1 HP and still live. I should really play Undertale again. Maybe one day I'll do that.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
You know, I should really play it sometime around maybe before Deltarune gets released. Hopefully by then I'll actually have viewers. Oh well. It's okay, you guys are awesome. I love you. Alright, now, into the flower. Oh no, it's stealing. Oh no, that's. Oh no, the life force. Where's it going? Where's the light force going to? Alright, now, final dungeon time. 4-1, housewares. Bad guys. Darkness. Within darkness. Probably Heartless. Yes, we're probably gonna fight a lot of Heartless. We're probably gonna have to run into those red women again. They'll be even stronger than the last time we fought them. To be fair, I managed to beat them just fine. You know, the last time.
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy.
No astral energy.
The world is dead.
Oh no, it's dead, like my soul.
Then this must be the hollowing.
Everything's been hollowed.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
It's Mercury.
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
Everything's dead.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
Oh, this is what the bad guy plans to do.
This world of doom.
That's disturbing.
Back in its day,
And knowing that Mercury was all dead people.
but after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
It's a world of death.
It took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
Well, yeah, why do you think it's sucking out the life force of the planet?
All in servitude, until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
Oh, I know what happened here to batter purified everything.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
It's a parasite. It wants to feed on it wants to feed on planet after planet.
We don't stop it. This is what Dana's going to look like?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're saying.
Even these few
We just established that.
of Ren and life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
Oh, this is certainly grim. I knew this world was kind of gonna be a mess. This is an even bigger mess than Olympia. This is an even bigger mess than Olympia's.
Rena. This is where everything began.
Kinda nice to see the evolution of Tales of games.
Let Dana suffer the same fate, ever.
Yes, I played Tales of Fantasia, and now I'm playing this one. Right, so... That monster enslaved its own people. Enslaved the people who called this place home. Turned it into a world of death. And it kind of reminds me of the batter whenever when he purified everything. Does that mean we're gonna have to fight secretaries here too? Oh no. Please don't tell me we're gonna have to fight secretaries. The secretaries weren't really that tough, but they were fairly powerful opponents. As if you're underleveled. So if you can basically handle them, you can basically handle anything in the game. Red women.
Helganquil.
Guess they don't need their red woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
I don't think they want to understand us right now.
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
Now they're under mind control. They don't want to do it.
Controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
Oh no, we're gonna have to fight them. Oh no, they're even stronger than last time. Of course they are. And there's more of them. Yeah, there's like more of them now. That's really not good. Oh, this isn't even a boss fight. Yeah, they're a lot weaker. They're actually a lot weaker this time than when we fought them as a boss. Alright, go! Flaming Swing, go! Well, that take care of that one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Watch out for those chakrams.
I think we can get through this.
Oh, this is actually not too bad in like a boss fight. They don't have that big giant dark beam attack where they all group up and shoot at you. This they feel a lot easier. I was a little worried because I saw their level and was like, oh shit, this is gonna be even harder than the last boss fight.
Alphen.
Apparently not, though.
Love them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Dahnan slaves?
Ooh, I like that. Alphen has sympathy for his enemies.
If we don't make a choice,
I like that. That's important for being a hero, guys.
that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
Alphen. All pulverizing hammer. Ooh. What's this? Maximum burst? Maybe I want that. Wish I unlocked all these things. Not even sure how to unlock all the things.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we
Right now, where do we go from here?
This whole mission is over.
Maybe this way?
Stay the course.
I'm in good form. I'll crush any enemy with my mace.
Are you sure you want to crush these guys? It's not like they're trying. It's not like they're evil on purpose, after all.
Truly, she leaves naught but rubble in her wake.
Aren't you guys asking to be her
I mean,
next target?
as somebody who's skilled in white magic, I can deal with things like mind control, but... Wait, what? This is right back at the beginning. Oops, sorry about that. Appears I went in a big circle. Never mind. Alright, now. Right, gotta pay attention to the map, yes. There are gonna be any more enemies around here. Oh. Looks like there's some bad guys up ahead. Oh no, they're glowing with purple. I know what that means. There you have the powers of darkness. Livid.
This'll be a delicious piece of cake.
And of course, there are enemies that Dolheim is meant to fight. You can tell by how fast they're moving. Alright, now go for a strike. Go. Alright, Divine Phoenix Cyclone. There we go. That's one cool art. I like that one. I like Divine Phoenix Cyclone. That's why Kisara's on my party.
This ends now.
I was Honestly, Flaming Swing is okay, but it's not quite as cool. Though I like using Shioni because, honestly, Shioni is the only healer, so, you know, I kind of need her. What? There was a part of her where she got kidnapped by the villain and kind of taken out of the party. Kind of sucked for a little bit, but, you know, whatever. Is that the way I'm supposed to go? Ooh, what's over here? Is this anything good? Gel. Yeah, I may need those gels. Should have probably bought some treats, too. I should probably buy some treats. Hopefully there's a merchant on this planet.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there
Ah, here we are.
is used to
The
control it.
controls. Empty of a hollowed ocean. Wait, what? Enemies are attacking on the elevator! Well, this reminds me of Chrono Trigger. I was going through the Ocean Palace. Man, I wish Chrono Trigger got a good 3D remake. Yeah, I hope.
Sounds like a job for you truly.
Alright, I might as well use the boost break. Does sack a little bit of HP, but you know.
As reinforcements, may 1,000 gallons.
It sacks a little bit of HP, but you know. Damn, these guys are pretty tough. As expected of enemies in the final dungeon. Alright, gotta recharge my stuff. Like that small blade is still very consistently useful even towards the end.
I'm just trying to do the best.
Dang, there, I see more enemies are spawning in. That's why there's so many of them. Alright, go strike. Flaming Swing, burn! Burn for game. You know, sort of like playing LP Life Tax Dragon. Or IRS the Fun Tax Dragon. Yeah, I like calling it the Fun Tax Dragon. It's Masquerade the... Yeah, Masquerade the Blazing Dragon is basically just IRS the Tax Dragon. The taxman come up, the taxman take it away. The taxman oppresses you if you have too much fun. Yeah. Alright, now let's go. Alright, Supreme Altar. This one is really cool. I like that one. I like that one a lot. I mean, we're just battling giant bees. Bees, my god. As Batman would say. Alright, now let's do it. Strike time. Flaming Swing, go! Burn for game! And how many enemies are on this elevator? Well, at least they're gonna give me XP at least. Maybe I'll get a whole lot if I keep going. If I go up and down this elevator, I get to fight all the enemies again, right? I really wish I hoped that would. Sounds like that might not be the case though, so I'm not gonna do that. I wish there was a Chrono Trigger game. I wish if the Chrono Trigger did get remade, yeah, honestly, I would take it if it were more like Trials of Mana or more like Octopath. Both of them would be good options. I think people would probably like the Octopath style a little bit more though.
Even in such.
I can't blame them now. The Octopath style is very good for Live Alive.
There are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be
Yeah, they're Zergles.
Zoogles somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. You think
They're
that pit
Zoogles.
stretches all the way to Rena's core?
Wait, I thought this world was dead. Why are aliens? I see. Did the Great Spirit create these aliens in some way? Is that where they came from? Given that the Renans were basically made by the Astro Spirit and the people he's mind controlling, well, it's possible he could have done these too. That would explain why they're here. Probably should have gone for a bit amount of juice. Fortunately, Dragon Swarm takes quite a bit of juice to use. There we go. Got there. It's just the bee, we can take it. Plus being higher level enemies are gonna be worth more XP, maybe. Enemies, monsters only exist to give me XP. Truly, I am a noble hero. Hopefully we don't have to fight the batter at the end of this. Oh no, what if we do have to fight batter? I mean, honestly, Bad Batter is not really that tough of an opponent. I mean, unless you're playing home. Unless you're playing home. Yeah. And home is significantly tougher than, you know, just spam Palsy and win. Honestly, I think the final fight in Aqua is kind of anticlimactic because, you know, that's just by design. I'm told home is kind of the better game, but I can't figure out how to get it working. Alright, now get in the corner and beat it up. There we go. Enemies deleted. Adversaries purified. Wait, I shouldn't say that, no. Well, then again, I did play Tales of, Zestiria, where you're also purifying enemies. I guess in a way, purification in progress does make sense. Oh, what? That is a giant mantis. That's a giant mantis. Rending mantis? Luckily, it fights just like the other ones. Oh, there is that one mantis that is a boss, though. I haven't beaten that one. That's towards the beginning of the game. Basically, it was at a really low level when I fought that guy. Sure, it's possible to do it at a low level given the nature of this game, but, you know, I couldn't do it. Sadly, not very good at Tales of games. Now we're getting swiped. Get out there, get out there. Watch out for the swings. Damn, this guy's an HP sponge, just like the other mantises. Probably do a big charge attack or something. Alright, now, go for a strike, go! Lightning Tiger Blade, go! So boom, get him out of here. Get Shrek'd.
Any injuries?
Gargantua bone?
Don't look like anything built by the Wrens.
Dang, that must be one big bone.
We saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps
You know, unlike that one dude from,
style of the Helghan,
Hugger's Bad Fur Day,
or perhaps the opposite.
who did not have a big bone.
You mean like
In fact, I had a small little bone.
building stuff with stone while others
Bone.
rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking
Big
at it.
bone.
I'll have to inquire with Hevrect 35 about it sometime.
Oh no, it doesn't look like... Wait a minute. Well, let me... See, what button is that button again? Looks like there's another path down here somewhere. Ah, here we are. This must be where I'm supposed to go. Glad I have a map. Oh, now we're fighting more Zergles.
Go no further.
Alright, now do it. Do it. Beat them. They're just bees. They're only bees. We can beat them. Get out of there. Oh, watch out for the thing. I know what these wasps remind me of. They remind me of Metroid Prime. You know, the second boss in Metroid Prime. You know, once you get to the Talon. What was it? Talon 4 or something? Talon 6? Got what it was called? Alright, Lightning Tiger Blade, go! Clean up those bad guys. Alright, now one more enemy left. At least I think there's one more enemy left. There's no more enemies, right? Well, it's just a V. It should be easy to beat down. Jeez, my god. I know technically that's a wasp, but you know, I know technically that is a murder hornet. I'm pretty sure old giant wasp or something in video games are based on murder hornets. Let's see, what way am I supposed to go? That leads back out there, so we don't want to go that way. I'm gonna go this way. Uh-oh. Oh no, enemies! They popped in! Horse. Red women. Now these things... Yeah, it feels like I'm fighting Colette. Only in high def. Admittedly, Colette is not my favorite character in, Colette is not my favorite character in Tales of Symphonia, but, you know. I'm told she's actually stupidly broken if the player plays at her. And is, you know, actually good at playing her. I mean, Colette is just spam Parabol. Yeah, playing Colette is just spam Parabol and basically everything unless it resists lightning. There's very few enemies that actually resist lightning. Wait, what's this over here? Looks like you have to use my blazing sword here.
Those thorns.
Ooh, look at this, a treasure. Hopefully it's something good. Holy cloak! That sounds like it's gonna be really good. Wait, that's not for you? Oh right, of course, of course, I probably should have recognized that. It's for her. Miss Rimwell. Oh no, what is this? Chrome Gazer? What sort of name for a bad guy is that? Oh no, this guy seems like he's gonna be tough. Oh no, it's like fighting that chameleon. It's like fighting that chameleon that was in William's Castle. Only it's much stronger this time. And of course it's shooting poison everywhere. Of course it shoots poison too. Whatever you do, don't get poisoned. Uh-oh. It's unleashing poison, I don't like that. Oh no, why am I poisoned? Why am I toxic?
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Of course it did that. Alright, remember, I'll get your over limit. I'll get out there, get out there, get out there, get out there. The place is toxic. Watch out for the poison. Alright, Kasara, go! Smack him down. Oh, dang. That was really cool, I like that. What am I doing? Go for it! Strike time! Kaboom, get him out of here. Get that scrub out of here.
I know fine weapon material when
Hey, I got a chameleon hide. Neat. What does the chameleon hide even do, really? Alright, any bad guys out here, I will defeat them all. I shall purify them. I shall purify them all. Alright, now. Yeah, they should change this battle theme to Pepper State, because I'm gonna purify them all. Purification in progress. Alright, now beat him up. There we go, go for a strike, go! Lightning Tiger Blade, go! Boom! Take him out of get him out of here. Oh, get out of there. Get him. There, that'll let me combo on him big. Get out of there, get out of there. Oh no, these elbows are actually pretty tough. Right now. Just need to keep the pressure on. Alright, now.
I mean, you're even better than ever.
Yep, we beat him.
Never seen Shion actually
Nice and easy.
The heavens must be smiling.
Wait, what the heck is that? Ortho? Orthus? Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a big Cerberus. Of course, we need Dolheim for this. Alright, now get in there and bind it up. Get in there and bind its legs.
Don't mind if I do.
Let's keep up the pressure!
That'll help it. That'll make it not move around a whole bunch. Luckily, this guy does not shoot poison, I think. It does shoot elemental flames everywhere. He does shoot elemental flames, though. As I remember. From the last enemy type I fought like this. At least it's not a boss. Probably a boss somewhere in this world. That's another enemy like this. Alright, now let's go for a strike. Go. Of course, it's the best one. Supreme Altar, go. Alright. Item Professor. Wait, what? Master Magic Charge. Oh, wait.
I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
Wait, what?
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only
What, you're
one.
telling me I got rewarded for having a whole bunch of items?
Stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides,
What do you mean? The armor's still good. We just need to... We need to replace it with better armor, though.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Well, I agree that pretty art won't save you in a fight.
This is no time
You know, unless you're an art user in my lore.
Really meant to say,
Then it probably will.
you can tell how much we've been through by
Well,
everything
for
we're
some...
carrying around.
Well, because some people who use arts in my world are technically artists.
It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
That's originally what it started off as, before I expanded it into different other things.
I might have been out of line too.
I should probably go over to lore how to be an arts user in my and in another lore video.
Yeah, every little piece is its own.
Yeah, I'll put it on YouTube.
memories.
I won't be doing those on Twitch.
Am
Ooh, I got a whole bunch of cool stuff.
Well, look who's
Awesome.
in a bright and shiny mood.
Alright, anything over here that I can pick up? Hunt for items we can... Yes, I need to hunt for good items. Hopefully we got our endgame armors, and hopefully all the endgame armors are in this dungeon. Or at least some of them, anyway. Oh no, not more red women. That's not good. More red women, I'm gonna have to beat them down. Oh, I got a platinum chunk. That's pretty nice. Platinum is very valuable.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Even more valuable nowadays than anything else. Of course, platinum is also really, really hard to work, and you need special tools to be able to work it because it's so hard.
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, of course, it's also very valuable for stopping pollution.
I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Shion
Honestly, that's kind of why platinum and copper are so expensive, because they both have that kind of properties,
every little bit helps.
and people kind of need that.
I'll keep pushing to be better as well.
Alright, now go for a strike, go! Ooh, Lightning Tiger Blade, that one is nice. Well, Lightning Tiger Blade's not my favorite, but, you know, it's a classic. It's a real classic.
See it.
It's a real classic. It's a real classic. Alright, now, anything on this? Anything here? It appears here's something, maybe... That's strange. Oh, right, that's showing where the ore is. Right, yeah. Of course. Never mind. Never mind, I thought it would lead to endgame armor. You know, sometimes I see little things on the map and I'm like, I want to go there and get that, whatever that is. That's part of being a gamer, yeah. You just take everything that's not nailed down, yeah. Oh, another place where I can use the blazing sword. Hopefully this leads to armor or something good. Probably an endgame armor piece. Ah, lucky bangle? What?
The design of this equipment is
I mean, the lucky bangle isn't useless, but, you know, I don't think I need that right now. Oh, you know what I could use it for? I could use it to get more materials at the shop. But I'm pretty sure I already made one of those with better properties on it. I mean, getting more drops off of enemies means I can forge new weapons. Which is always nice since you need to forge weapons to actually get them anyway. Since you won't be able to straight up buy them. Not sure why you can't just straight up buy them. I mean, I guess it incentivizes grinding. The kind of thing does incentivize grinding. Yeah. Unfortunately, it kind of reminds me of Tales of Vesperia in that aspect. Well, Tales of Vesperia was a little bit worse than that because you also had to grind skills on weapons that you probably didn't want to use. So you get good skills on everybody. However, the skills you do get from that do help you a lot.
No complaints from me.
Oh, wow. Alright, that's good. Whoops, where's the map? Alright, what way are we supposed to go? Let's say that way led to treasure. My, looks like there's a whole bunch of passengers around here. And I'm assuming there's a whole bunch of enemies, too. I'm expecting there to be red women, and there's some right there. Alright, let's go beat them up. Might as well grind some XP for endgame. And technically these guys aren't really evil. They're kind of under mind control and I really don't have any choice but to beat them over. Oh, we cleaned up with the Phoenix Cyclone. Always a good day when you clean up with that. Oh, there's something over there. I want to get through. I want to get that.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
And of course, we got enemies that Wilhelm can kind of snare up in his little vines. Honestly, Wilhelm's skill is actually one of the most consistently useful. And Kinsara's would probably be more useful if I were using it a lot. There aren't a whole ton of big enemies that do big charges, though. Thankfully. It's a little difficult to kind of master that, you know? So I haven't been really using it a lot. Oh, that blast bee actually shoots stuff at you. I mean, of course it does. It's called a blast bee. Why would it not? And of course we got everybody's favorite enemies inside this game. Wolves. It seems like there's all sorts of wolves in this game. There's ice wolves, there's fire wolves, there's dark wolves. Yeah, it seems like wolves are the major enemy of this game. Every region's got them. Yeah, it does sadly seem like some of the enemy designs seem to be recycled and just given different skins and elements. I mean, with RPGs, I kind of come to expect that nowadays, but you know, I kind of miss some more unique enemy designs, really. I kind of wish there were more of them, really. Oh no, not this guy again. Yeah, we're gonna get poisoned. It turns invisible, and then... It turns invisible, it shoots poison, I don't like that. Long sticky tongue, I don't like that either. Alright, get out of there. Alright, Kisara just got her over limit, that's good. I mean, she can hit with her big skill. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, it seems to be paralyzed. Alright, Kisara, go for your skill. Smack him down. Now that did a lot of damage to him. I should probably try to get easier over limit on my skills, right? Uh-oh. Alright, windmill. Alright, silence it, yes. Alright, now take him down. Impact Cross! Admittedly, Impact Cross is not my favorite of those finishing moves.
Let's keep moving.
Okay, sorry, got really beat up. There we go, good thing we got cure points. There we go, might as well get some skills going. Alright, let's fight this thing. Orpheus. Yeah, in case you don't know what an Orpheus is, it's a two-headed dog. Two-headed giant dog. Yeah, it's sort of like Cerberus, but not quite as famous. I mean, Cerberus is just the three-headed version of it, really. Although Cerberus is also the gatekeeper of the underworld. Yeah, in Greek mythology, yeah. Well, Greek mythology is kind of a little messed up, to be honest. Yeah, please heal Kisara, please. Stop running around everywhere. I should probably use him. Yeah, get him in. Get him bound. Oh, Holy Lands looks a lot different than I remember. Of course, the last time I saw it was in Tales of Symphonia. Was it used before that in Zilla or Seri or something? Right now, strike it down. Smack him down with Flaming Swing. There we go. Get bodied. Absolutely bodied.
Still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
Dragon Blood. Dang, we're getting all sorts of high tier items. Right now, where are we supposed to go? We're probably supposed to go this way. That's the right way, right? Looks okay. There's probably going to be enemies in here. There's probably going to be something I can do over here. Alright, let's burn this down. Burn it down. Alright, now grab this. Grab that. Rare plate. And I know... Wait, that's not armor for you? Oh, it's armor for Kisara, right, yeah.
My word.
Keep forgetting she wears a whole bunch of armor when normally, so,
Destiny.
because I have her constantly dressed up in a bikini.
Gotta break through.
Uh-oh, Dolium is not fully charged up for this.
Can do this. We'll just have to get it together.
We're right.
I'm gonna be zipping around everywhere for quite a while.
Right. You have us to lean on.
You're right.
Take
Thanks.
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane strike. Healing circle. Guess what the time into the fray.
Thanks, Sheila.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Alright, Kisara, you're having a little bit of trouble with this.
Prepare to be sealed.
Try to get in there and seal them up.
Found is more appropriate.
Let's talk some more doing. Come forth. The healing going in. Where are you going?
Get that combo on him. Wait, we can't combo this guy. Get out there, get out there, get out there. Place toxic, get him out. Get out there, get out there, get out there. Get out there.
Illuminate the dark.
I wasn't supposed to move around everywhere all the time. Oh, get out there, get out there. Watch out for the flames. I'm not sure what that status effect is, but it seems really bad. Alright, now strike him down. Let's go. Divine Phoenix Cyclone. Divine Phoenix Cyclone for game.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Now this is the way I want to go. Might as well grab whatever ore is here. Platinum. And there's a big mantis. He'll be nice and easy to beat down.
No choice.
As long as we avoid the giant swinging blades. Get out there, get out there, get out there. Power beam charge right through. Get out there, get out there, get out there. Get out there, get out there. This is Sword Rain Alpha being so powerful. Yeah, there's gotta be something that's... Alright, lightning counts as a light element art, right?
This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
There we go, lightning attack. Lightning attack really worked out. I assume lightning does the element. Then lightning works as an element of light attack.
We just need to make sure we stay.
Like I probably should be using that.
I'm totally overdoing it.
Alright, am I supposed to be here? Like there's a little side path that leads to something, maybe. What? Oh, it's a treasure that's being guarded by a bunch of enemies, of course.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Get behind me.
Let's take out the small ones first. Ow. Probably keeping that big guy as well.
Sheila, can you take care of them?
Ow, get out of there, get out of there.
Hold nothing back.
Sleep now. More for the stockpile.
Alright, Alphen, do it. Final art. Scarlet Outburst.
An inferno.
Here, let me help.
Oh, that cleaned up the normal enemies at least.
Take this.
Cleaned up some of them at least. Get out there, get out there, get out there. Yes, please heal me. Get out there, get out there, get out there. Get out there, get out there, get out there. Alright, now go out, get out, get out. If it's hitting the weak point at least.
That's an interesting stance.
It's part of the Renin style.
A style made of both sides.
I thought you were more defensively minded.
Defense via threat elimination.
So the best defense is a good offense.
Get out there, get out there, get out there, get out, get out, get out. Watch out for a swing.
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing.
Oh, the enemies are actually hitting really hard. Perfect dodge, perfect dodge. There we go. Alright, go first, big strike, go. Big strike, finish him off. There we go.
That firepower of yours is really something.
I could say the same.
And I got an element cape. The element cape is for... Oh right, it's for Dolene. Okay, go get the element cape. Increase armor. Now let's see, the way to go is probably the way that's guarded by this enemy. And a red one are with them too. Seems to resist that. And the blue numbers seem like it's resisting. Oh, get out of there! Get out of there! That place is toxic. I'm toxic. Get out there! 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 That place is toxic. Place is toxified.
You've got a whole team to rely on.
Alright, go. Free Malter, go! Kaboom! Get him out of here.
Well done.
Oh, what's it doing? Outstunning me? Stunned?
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I
There we go. Good. There we go. We had Kasara's art ready that time. Oh, get out of there. Get toxic.
You should sit this one out.
Ooh.
and miss all the fun. No way.
All disasters day one. I'll cut you
An
off.
astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down. It's over. Take this. Strike. Water snake blade. Mirage.
Lightning tornado blade. Thunder blade. Inferno blade.
Yeah, they're shooting poison. I don't like that. Right now, big strike, go.
Astral energy.
Free Malter, go.
No more.
Kaboom, get him out. Get wrecked.
No complaints from me.
Good, we beat him. Awesome. And this dungeon's been going on for a while. Quite a big dungeon. That's okay though. That gives me more content to go through. Alright, where are we now? Something's happening.
What do you think this place was for?
Oh no, what's that? That's a sea of blood.
What the hell? Are they asleep?
Oh, they're dead.
No, they appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
What? Preserved for what?
So this is a mass grave?
A mass grave for what purpose?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helgenquil.
Wait, what?
Bear in mind that Renins were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing
Oh
that,
no.
they would have needed a place to perform the procedures somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So this is the enemy's secret umbrella lab. Gotcha.
Is that all of these are Danon, or rather, Renin bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
Maybe they were no longer of use to the enemy.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
Bad guys didn't want them. I'm not giving it a chance to heal. Is there anything over this way? Never know, there could be hidden items in these little corners. Nope, no secrets. Alright, the only move ahead is forward tonight. Looks like we're gonna have to fight something. Hopefully it's not a really tough something. It's gonna completely body us. Something's coming. That doesn't look good. What the heck is that?
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
It's an aberration of some sort.
It's huge!
Alright, so how do we fight this thing? Level 55, huh?
What is with all the huge lumbering beasts lately?
It's no ordinary Zoogle. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourself.
I know, it's rolling down.
When it comes to this thing.
Tiger Dragon Swarm! Hurricane
Illuminate the dark!
This one's mine! Water! Hear my call! Hurricane
Get up, get up, get up.
Look sharp! Here's the Evo! Take this!
Mirage! Dragon Swarm!
Dazzling Spin!
Dance in the wind!
Tiger Wave!
Its head is its weak point?
We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start... The one in the middle.
Oh, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Watch out for that.
This one's mine!
Illuminate! Reload! Holy glimmer!
Look sharp!
Oh, we're beating it down pretty. Oh, watch out for that.
Hear my call! This one's mine!
Oh, watch out when it's about to swing.
Burning! Dance in the wind!
We're worried about its slam attack, to be honest.
Hear
Oh,
my
well, get out of there.
This one's mine!
Get out of there, watch out for that arm. I get behind it. Good laser it in the face, yes. Alright. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. Alright, now. Let's go. Lightning Tiger Blade, go! Boom! Take that, get him out of here. Alright, now. Looks like it's got a weak point there. You have to knock it down and take that out. Oh, it's doing a slam. Oh, watch out. Oh, that's doing a bunch of damage. Oh no, Rinwell's almost dead. That's not awakening, is it? Well, good thing we got that once, but good thing we got Revitalize on us. Good thing she always got Revitalize. Oh no, it's in a slam. Oh no, it's hitting kind of hard with that slam. Something around like it's something around. Hey, what's up, hello? Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm just in the middle of a boss fight. It's not. I'm in the final dungeon and we're fighting a minion of one of the big bad evil guys. Whatever this thing is. Yeah, it's going pretty awesome now. This game is so good. I like it a lot. And you know. Oh no, what's it doing? Don't like that. Oh, get out of there, get out of there. Tara, are you okay? Good thing, heal up, heal up, heal up. Come on, we can do it. Alright, now go, big strike. Your avatar seems to be different now. Yes, I actually played around with some filters on PhotoKit, and I'm not talking, it has a grayscale filter. And when I am talking, I gave it a little bit of a glow up, yeah.
The hell was that thing?
Yeah, so I changed it up a little.
Something that was made here
So
and
that it
somehow
would look a little
managed
bit
to survive,
better.
even after all this time.
Yeah.
Not that there's any way
You
to
like
find
it?
now.
What's wrong?
Interesting, yes, thank you.
Oh, I just suddenly found myself
Pretty cool, thank you.
contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human
bodies, so they were the past winners of the crown contest, turned into a mutant.
Saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
Oh no, that's really awful.
Merely saying it's a possibility.
Does it mean Fulren would have turned into one of those? Well, maybe that's what the enemies want to do to Alphen.
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
Anything to suck out the life force from the other planet. Captain Pollution is truly a devious, evil villain,
right?
and we need to bring him to justice.
I hope not.
After hearing Dohalim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
Right now, which way are we supposed to go? Alright, I'm supposed to go straight ahead. Alright, now let's go. Alright, let's roll. To the next area. Oh my, what are we gonna find in the next area though? Zephyr's been deceased for a long time now. Yeah, he got deceased when we reached the second area of the game. Which was when Law was an SI agent for the bad guys.
Fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings.
Everything's upside down. Wait, what?
No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
Teleporter to the entrance is now open. That means we can go back, right? Did you say Justice? That means you're the Great Saiyaman to show up for Batman, though. Maybe Superman? Well, Miss Indimati is a superhero, so... We obviously do want to fight for justice, obviously. Yeah. And our goal... So, yeah, our goal is to bring the villains that are behind the events of this game to justice. Whatever they happen to be. Oh, it's sort of like Sailor Moon, sort of, yeah. Yeah, sort of, she was one of my inspirations after all. Oh, whoops, I went in a big circle, didn't I? Yep, it seems like I went in a big circle, never mind. Never mind, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Sorry, I have a fantastic and amazing sense of direction, yes. That's why whenever I'm playing a video game, I constantly get lost and don't know what to do. What do I do, dude? Where do I go? Alright. Alright, I just noticed this area is red. Red means it's scary, yo. Red means it's super duper scary, yo. Alright, what's waiting for us up ahead? Could be anything, really. Yeah, Zephyr's been deceased for...
I guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on.
Oh my, this is quite a big area, too.
Just a little while ago.
This is crazy.
Oh, this looks like the Ice Queen's castle.
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
What? There's...
Bear in mind, the core of Rena
What the
now
heck?
sits above us.
What the heck is this? Astral Doubt?
This won't be easy.
Oh wow. Ow, I got punished right away. And it's shooting lasers, of course it's shooting lasers. And golden enemies are a little bit tougher. They just occur every now and again at random. This guy was also fought as a boss earlier. Wait, maybe that was a different enemy, yeah. Pretty sure that was a different enemy though. Yeah, the Tormented Lens. Yeah, which I was saying it looked like Iron Claw from Final Fantasy V. And this enemy does look a lot like Iron Claw from Final Fantasy V if he had a 3D model. Like, what if we were made by a modern Square? You know, a good modern Square Square Enix game. How much Final Fantasy? Oh, watch out for the spin. Get him out. Get out of there. Alright. He's going down. He's quite a sponge, though. Watch out for the spin. Ow. Everybody got punished by that. Yeah, I should really play Final Fantasy V. I do have the GBA version. Uh-oh, what's it doing? Oh, it did a lot of damage. I don't like that. Alright, get out of there. Thank you for the first aid. Alright, get out of there. Alright, now go for a strike. Go. There we go. Finish it up.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Alright, whoops. That's not the map. Alright, keep pressing that button thinking it's the map, and no. It usually would be in other video games. Wait, what? What's this up ahead?
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
The curse of the thorns.
Just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Of course, it's got the thorns.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's great spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even.
Wait, what? It's inside of all of us.
So it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
It seems like it's a good spirit then.
Then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
Does that mean that Renan's spirit didn't form under natural conditions either?
Then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one?
Everybody's hearts and minds together as one. Uh-oh.
Essentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
What are you talking about? Yes, we can.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
And that might help us defeat
Let's
this
assume that's
great
even
spirit.
possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's great spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renasolma.
We'll try.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows how deeply we've ventured into Rena.
And how close we've come to
Oh, what are these? I don't like them. Astral Sloth? I don't like that.
Right, here goes.
These guys have really edgy names. I mean, this sort of feels like Gone Through Hell. You know? Although it's quite a bit different than I remember from, quite a bit different from, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Weird. There we go, take him down. Hopefully these guys don't really seem all that tough, really. I mean, they'll probably hit really hard, but you know. Alright, now. Found the weak point. There we go.
As impressive as always.
That just seems like Swallow Dance, but lightning.
I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
There we go, go for a strike, go. There we go, Divine Phoenix Cyclone, the best one. I mean, Supreme Ultra, I also said the same thing about Supreme Ultra, though.
Quite necessary when creating
I mean,
weapons.
Supreme Ultra is pretty cool, too. Pixie Crystal. Not bad. Okay, maybe I should... Maybe I should use some of the orange gels a little bit. That might help us out a little bit. That might help us so we can use Healing Arts. Oops, that's not the right button. And if I go this way... Now those are some big enemies. Oh, what the heck are these? Elementals. Astral Lament.
An opponent like this should be easy.
And I'm sure these guys are gonna probably cast magic. Of course, if I beat them down, they shouldn't be able to do that too much. Oh, whoops, they put up a barrier. Ooh, that hurt. Ow, that hurt. Ow, that hurt. Get me out of there. Get up, get up, get up. Come on, get up.
Don't let up until it's over. No complaint here.
There we go, that's a good combo. Flaming swing, go.
It's time to end this battle.
Oh no, I got locked in Dragon's form. Oh, go strike. Go for it. Lightning Tiger Blade, go! Kaboom, get him out of here. Yeah, those guys weren't tough either. The bigger enemies are probably gonna be the more the ones that are gonna be the problem.
Here, you want to try holding it?
Ugh. How do you even walk with this thing?
It's cause she's a swole, big woman. It's cause she's a swole woman, yes. With big muscles. Ooh, treasure, I'll take that, whatever that is. Give me that. What's this? Fairy ring? Oh, wow.
And thus our strength yet.
Yeah, I want that fairy ring, I want the fairy ring, yeah, put that on Shioni. So she can use, so she can use all the healing
Great
arts.
spirit inside the Renaissance using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
Guess how do you do it?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength, it's that it's sentient too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
Yeah, because it's alive and it doesn't want to die.
We need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
Does that mean we can deal with them?
It should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renaissance, which we can then use to seal it away forever.
Cool.
It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up.
Great. Alright, now. Whoops, I keep pressing the wrong button for that. Not used to that. Used to that control. After playing this game for so long. Sorry about that. Astral Doubt.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Another one of these guys, and they're pretty tough. So get out of there. There we go, let's get the lightning. Oh, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Wish I could strike it at least. But I'm out of juice. Please weak to that. Now. Get in there and use that art. Okay, it's now stunned. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. It's gonna swing, it's gonna swing. Now it's one for game. That'll be really tough. Oh, bad things are coming. Shooting holes at me.
All that running around is catching up with you.
No,
Not today!
I don't think that's it.
Go for a strike, go.
Look sharp!
Big strike, go. Lightning Tiger Blade, there we go. Break it down with the powers of lightning.
Hold up. Is this
Hey, we got a Cursed Claw, cool. Got another valuable ingredient. Astral Agony, I don't like that. Let's weak the lightning attack. Oh, now it's gonna teleport, it's probably gonna charge. Hopefully it doesn't shoot poison. Nope, it shoots poison. Alright, Kisara, get in there and do your big art. It shouldn't. No, what's it gonna do? Alright, now beat through the big art. Here we go. Back him down. That'll put some damage on board. Oh no, it's going to be a stun attack. Yeah, didn't I hit that charge attack? Come on, get up, Alvin. Oh, it's into poison. Oh, I got poison. Oh no, I'm paralyzed. Oh, I'm poisoned and paralyzed. I don't like that. Oh, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Alright, now strike time. Go for it.
That firepower of yours is really something.
That firepower is very awesome, yes. Fortunately, it costs HP. Oh, now, what is this? Alright, it seems like I'm supposed to go that way, but... path over here. Very big enemy. That's a big enemy. Alright, I guess we'll have to fight it. Let's fight our way through. Oh, good thing she's all charged up. Get out of there. Shooting poison. Bring it back step and then shooting poison. Uh-oh, we got Lash Raid's on. Come on, get up. Oh, watch out. Right now. Doing a big stun attack. Now get that charge. Yeah, we'll be able to knock it out of its charge. Come on now. Oh, get out of there, get out of there. It's poison, it's poison. There we go, go for it. Impact Cross, go! Big damage, there we go. That'll finish it.
Didn't even break a sweat.
He did it. Okay, now there's probably gonna be some enemies in here. Wait, what the heck are those? I do not like it. Astral Fury, Astral Hatred, huh? Get out there, get out there. And I'm guessing these guys are guarding something awesome. Get out there, get out there, get out there.
I have no limits. We turn the tables on it.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Go for it. Mystic Arctine. Scarlet Outburst.
Scarlet Inferno!
Get out there, get out there, get out there. Ow. Get out there, get out there, get out there. Come on, get up, get up, get up. And these guys are tough. These guys are pretty tough. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. There we go, get out of there. Get out of there. Alright, can we deal with these guys? It's awakening, I don't like that. Gonna do something really nasty, I don't like that. I know it's doing big damage. Get out there, get out there, get out there, that place is toxic. Get out there, get out there, get out there. Come on, get up, get up, get up. There we go, strike time, go. Come on. Lightning Tiger Blade, there we go. I know it's doing the damage. Hey, he's doing this guy's tough. Alright, now Scarlet Outburst, go. Kaboom, get him out of here. But he didn't go down. Get out there, get out there, get out there, that place is toxic. Alright, now do it. Big strike, go. Fine, Phoenix Cyclone, there we go.
Sword and shield.
A classic combination.
Alright, now. Mystic Crest.
This might be some decent.
Alright, reduces casting time. I know who could use that. Put that on Rinwell.
Equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier.
Yeah, put that on Rinwell, yes. He needs that reduced casting time. Alright, now the exit to this area is over here. Astral Famine, I don't like that.
An opponent like this should be easy.
All these things are named after sins, and I don't like that. All these things are named after sins or big evil thing. Or like biblical evils or something. Honestly, it kind of makes them kind of epic since they're all dark elements. Assuming these guys are part of the Great Spirit, maybe some sort of experiment that Great Spirit made, like what we found earlier. Yeah, because we fought basically a giant revenant that it made from leftover dead bodies of the people that won the contest. Now the contest was all sham from the beginning, and I mean, I already kind of knew that once I started going into this. Oh, we're using up HP to do that, I don't know. There we go. Got him. Easy peasy. That wasn't so hard. Majestic Feathers, yes. I think I kind of put an item on that lets me get more drops off of enemies. Hey, what's this over here? Oh, an orange shell. I need that. Orange shells are pretty nice.
Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
I will hopefully the world will be different.
That's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only
Of course, breaking down barriers like discrimination is a challenge too big even for real people to overcome.
Well and good putting an end to Renin rule, but if it just
I feel like we can overcome it someday.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danon started.
And it's largely because of things like that that the war happens.
Danons, astral art users,
Yeah, in my lore.
mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example, but with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day,
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example.
Hopefully we can.
Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Granted, a lot of Tales of games do have similar themes to each other, but, you know... One thing I can agree with is, kind of the Tales of Symphonia themes. Granted, there's a lot of themes like that, as well as the environmentalist ones, obviously. Alright, finishing strike, go! Luckily, it's easier to do the finishing strike on these small enemies.
I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Big ones seem to be a little more resistant to that.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there was improvement.
It's just the big elements.
Even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Alright, get that combo going. There we go, strike.
Commander of
Strike for massive damage. Divine Phoenix Cyclone. Clean it up. Clean that guy out of here.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Oh good, we got more materials. Alright, but where's the guy that we need to forge stuff with? Assume he's... Huh? Oh right, we're in an elevator, right. We need to touch this. Go down. Go down one more floor. And this dungeon is quite long. I was hoping to beat the final boss today, but it doesn't look like it will happen. Oh no, we're gonna have to fight a whole bunch of enemies on the elevator again. I mean, I'm down for that, but you know. That does remind me of Chrono Trigger when you're going into the ocean, when you're fighting enemies on the elevator in the Ocean Palace.
Keep calm and take them down.
I know I said that the first time around, but I feel like it bears repeating. I mean, that game is one of the first ones I've seen where you fight on elevators
Not much longer to go.
in an RPG battle. Well, I imagine it's quite a bit more common than that.
Commander of Heaven.
Maybe I'm just not remembering correctly. There's definitely more games that do that, I think.
Change the future without getting your hands dirty.
Yeah, Chrono Trigger was such a good game now. I did play it. Played the DS version too. You should go back and play it one day, maybe. I'd love to do it again.
In an instant.
Alright, Impact Cross, go.
Glacial spear.
Especially since I beat Chrono Trigger once before and I can go back and try to get other endings.
This one's mine.
Or do the bonus dungeon.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alvin.
There we go.
Time to end this battle.
I'm right beside
Now, there's all sorts of endings to Chrono Trigger too, which is pretty good.
Do it.
Kisara, Commander of Heaven.
I mean, now, they're all pretty unique and different. Like you complete the game at certain points in the story after beating the game the first time around. Oh. What is it doing? Not summoning more enemies, is it? I believe that's like echolocation waves. They're like what you see from a bad enemy in one of these games. I couldn't do it. I wanted to strike them down, but I couldn't do it. Alright now. Alright now, are these guys weak to lightning? Yes they are, they're always weak. All these enemies are weak to light. That's good for me, because I like to use light element magic.
Am I on a
That's pretty much my major magic throughout the
Look who's
lore.
in a bright and shiny mood.
Oh, that's weird. Right now, let's go. There's still a lot more to do. I get the feeling something really big is going to happen soon. The Ultimate Core. We're outside again. Oh, there's something behind us this time, is it? Hopefully it's a Mega Elixir or something. It's an elixir, not a Mega Elixir though. I wonder how you even get more Mega Elixirs in this game. I mean, I have to fight these guys for material.
Get lost!
Now these guys are gonna be really tough. It's gonna take a while to beat them. Alright, learned a new art. That's good.
You made me
Easily be
angry.
fatal.
Now just as well.
Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Oh, we're getting beat up. Alright, Kasara's doing a big art. Awesome. Love when Kasara does her art. Well, it totally didn't beat these enemies down, but you know. I'm getting knocked out of the air. Maybe that's probably not the best art to use. Maybe I should stick to the grounded arts for now. I really don't like being knocked out of the air by the club. Oh, get out of there.
Now you're getting serious?
Alright, get out of there, get out of there. Oh, these guys also have an awakening sight too. Get out of there, get out of there. That place is toxic. Alright, there we go. Alright, now Mystic Art time. Go for it.
Scarlet Inferno!
Alright, now do a big strike, go. Flaming Swing. Might as well finish it off with Flaming Swing, why not? Especially after doing a big epic Mystic Art. Alright, now get by. Well, if I stay behind this guy, you shouldn't be too much trouble. Alright, now. Alright, the best one. Alright, Supreme Altar, go. Boom. Get him out of here. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, you bad guys.
All in a day's work.
All in a day's work, I agree. Bringing out tough enemies, getting more XP. It's all super speed, I must say. Where's this way go? It's all super sweet, I must say. Alright, does this mean there's something... I see some red women here. We'll grab the mysterious fragment. Uh-oh. See more red women, we're gonna have to beat them.
I'll do my best.
Well, at least they're not as hard as when we actually had to fight them as a boss. Yeah, they still got those... They still hit pretty hard, though. Alright, might as well get healed. Alright, strike time, go! Alright, Flaming Swing, go! Burn them up! Luckily, these small enemies are very easy to combo. Oh yeah, combo him, combo. Infinite combo. Big combo, there we go. And might as well finish it up with a Flaming Swing, why not? That was really cool, I like that.
With your flames and my technique.
We're stronger together than
Oh,
we
there's a treasure over here, so I might as well grab that. Might as well grab whatever that is. Alright, come on, big treasure. Give me the good stuff. Having a ring. Oh, it has a cost of AG. I think I know who to equip that to. Yeah, have that AG cost. That'd be really, really nice, yes. That'll be absolutely amazing for Mr. Alphen. The Dragon Swarm is a good move, but it costs quite a bit of HE to actually cast. I mean, it's no problem so far, but yeah, it's starting to become a little bit of a problem. Oh, those enemies came back. Ooh, what's this? That's a dragon. That is a dragon. Astral Isolation, it's a big dragon. And it looks like it has a core too. It looks like it has a breakable part too. Alright, oh no, that's bad. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Come on, get up. Come on, get up, Alphen. Ow, wow, not good, not good, no. Help, help, help. I'm in danger. Okay, thank you for the healing. Alright, Kasari got a big arc going. Let's do it, big damage. Hopefully that breaks its... Oh, that didn't break it? Ow, 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 watch out, watch out, watch out. Alright, core broke. That'll make it a lot easier to deal with. Looks like this art is actually pretty effective on it. It is weak to lightning. Uh-oh, watch out for the big claw swipe. That reminds me of mastering the dodges of the claw swipe of the dinosaurs and Lacrimosa of Dana. Yeah. Also, I recommend Lacrimosa of Dana. That is a good game. It's got a re-release on the PS5, I think. Did that come out yet? I don't know. Pretty sure it has. Yeah, if you have a PS5, yes, definitely get that.
New weapons with this.
Oh boy, I am. Might as well get more CP going. Alright, looks like I have to climb some pines, but that's okay. Alright, epic vine climbing action. Which brings me back to Zelda. I'm just glad there's no Skulltulas on this, on these vines. Yeah, most Skulltulas are mostly fine in that game, except in the Forest Temple. Yeah, because there's a section where you pretty much can't really do much to get rid of them, aside from avoid them. Yeah. I mean, you can kind of get some of them with the hook shot, but you can't... There's one you can't really get, and you kind of have to dodge around it. Watch its pattern really closely. Admittedly, Ocarina of Time is the only Zelda game I'm really good at. All the others, I'm pretty terrible at them. It's probably the one game I can actually play pretty well.
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Maybe I just noticed those kind of little quirks in it because I played it so many times. I mean, that is how you become an MLG pro at video games. Of course, I wouldn't say I'm hacker level though. Hacker levels will just straight up speed run the game. I know all the tricks to do that. I don't really know any tricks like that. No, you know, it's never too late to really learn them. I don't see why I can't learn them. Alright, we can... Alright, they need to really hit these guys on their weakness. There we go, Holy Lance, there we go. Alright, now. Alright, Kasara, let's do it. Divine Phoenix Cyclone. I like Divine Phoenix Cyclone, that's the best art in it. That's one of the best finishing moves.
Sometimes I wonder where you come up with those same side, huh?
Oh, should I fight this Tormented Limb? Should I fight this Astral Doubt? Why not? I keep calling it Tormented. Oh no, I got punished right away. Gonna fire a laser. Now be careful not to charge these guys when you first encounter them. They tend to punish that quick. They tend to seem to punish that. Yeah. Really, pattern recognition and figuring out what the enemy patterns are pretty much what every RPG is, really. Ow, 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 I'm getting punished. Alright, we broke its score. That'll make it a lot easier to deal with. Oh, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Watch out for the spin. Ow, I got hit by a spin. Alright, now it's doing a spin. Watch out for the spin, obviously. No, get out of there, get out of there, get out of the Dragon Swarm. Oh, no, no, no. No, I'm toxic. Poisons. I got a little too reckless. There we go, go. Divine Phoenix Cyclone, go. There we go, got him. Get Shrek'd. Awesome, we beat him.
I could say the same.
Any more enemies? Well... Oh, wait a minute. Before I go any further, I should probably check out that little area over there. That's not the right way. Area right over here. I say, thorns. If we burn these up, burn up those, we should be able to get something pretty nice. Whoa. This is the Motherlode of War. Hopefully we find some materials that can make some really good accessories. We can go back and make those. Right now, I'll take them. Grab all of them real quick. So, Pixie Crystal. Nice. Any more in here? Whoa, there's one more. Right now. The goods have been plundered. Right now, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Dashing around at the speed of light. Oh my, that's a big enemy. Big bad boy. Alright, now, take him down. Come on, come on, come on. You just have to beat him. Oh, get out of there, get out of there. That's poison, that's poison, that's poison. Get out of there, I'm toxic. No, I'm toxic. Why am I toxic? Why am I poison? Okay, thank you for the recover. I know it's doing a charge attack. Good thing I countered that. Oh, get out of there, get out of there, that's poison. Don't get toxified. Don't get toxic. Alright now, alright now, alright now. Isn't it weird how how long this dungeon was? Alright now, go for it. Big art, there we go. That's the good stuff we want right there.
A comfortable win.
The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
They sure are. That's because they're higher level than That's because they're higher level than significantly most of the game. Pretty high level.
This place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here under such harsh conditions.
I don't give a damn.
Alright, what's gonna happen when we get over here?
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
Oh no, I remember what air does when there's too much of it.
But with the world,
Isn't that toxic?
the entire planet has become its body, right?
Oh wait, I'm thinking of Tales of Vesperia.
Already.
Right, this is completely different.
It's horrifyingly correct. After all, the
Then again, Tales of Vesperia kind of did
astral energy becomes
kind of confirmed that every game was in the same universe.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling
Which means that big RPG bosses that are a regular threat to everyone and everything in it are just commonplace.
Before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
What is Rena's will thinking? Tell me.
It's supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
Oh no, we don't want to do that.
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil.
So they're not supposed to control Denons.
Spirit is thinking too.
Uh-oh.
We might learn something.
Renan, don't do it. You'll fall under mind control.
Just to be safe, let me contact.
And if that happens, they'll have to make spicy art. People will try to make spicy art of you. Uh-oh. Oh no, Renwell. Oh no, she got sent to the Shadow Realm. I recognize that place. That's what happens when you lose children's card games. Oh no.
There was only meant to be one world,
There's only meant to be one. Wait, what?
and your goal is to make them one.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense now. I mean, did Mythos separate this world into two, too? Renwell? Is it afraid of us, question mark, or something else? Renwell, are you okay?
Happened.
Are you alright? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed.
He's right. You had us all terrified,
Oh,
Rinwell.
she'll be okay.
I'm sorry. I really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants. How it feels.
Alright, what does it want?
Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
Wait, complete.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world.
Okay, and what does that mean?
But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
Well, don't you know?
Its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish.
Of course there's two worlds that are in conflict with each other. This is a Tales of game.
Evenly spread like Dana.
That, happens all the time.
Vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that Tales of games using the same plots over and over again. I guess
Is that what you're saying?
I guess we have to take another drink, I guess.
Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted. Like just pure fear.
Oh no, we don't like that.
acting out of instinct. Although, admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively.
And darkness and light were originally supposed to be one.
As far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
Oh boy.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself.
Save itself from this world of death, but it wants to destroy everything.
Great Spirit, and they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you.
Wait, what?
Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
Okay, then. I guess that makes sense.
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
Shion, are you gonna be okay?
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Definitely try anyway.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong, like you said, does that really make everything okay?
No, it does not.
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been,
It wants to make it whole inside of its belly, maybe.
there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
But we see what this Great Spirit did to this world and did what the other wants to do to the other world. Alright, what's up ahead? What's gonna happen when we go through this door? I think it's another area. Whoops.
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
What was it?
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
Yeah, I would say it's an alien civilization.
Like none either world has ever
Nothing much
seen.
different than a Danon civilization.
To learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
Yes, after we clean up all this
More
mess.
things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen,
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
a man can dream, though. A man can dream.
You sure can.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
Oh, what do you mean?
Stay with us for now, then.
He tried to do his
To
best.
let retire.
Turned out, maybe
Of a compliment
people under him weren't
than a
quite so
criticism.
nice in wanting that. Now they have an entire pool of death. Uh-oh. I don't know, some bad guys are ahead. Well, they're not going to be too hard. Man, it just feels like fighting Colette. Only if Colette were kind of an alien and, yeah, it just feels like they're using Wraith. It just feels like they're using Colette's arts. Yeah, they're a little bit more effective than her physical arts, really. That's because they're real.
I think we can get
That's because the best arts that Colette has are basically Parabol.
anything about letting off.
Yeah, Parabol has really high stun. Yeah, that's kind of why it's so good.
This ends now!
Or at least from what I'm told. Good, a Flaming Swing to finish off. Why not? Why not? That's really good. I like that.
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Alright, let's clear this out. Ooh, another treasure. Hopefully it'll have something good. Tell me. Oh, a Mega Elixir. Oh, that's really nice. Oh wow, there was some frame drops right there. You saw that? That's okay though, it's very minor. Oh, what the heck is that? That's a dragon, isn't it? Oh no, those dragons are pretty tough. Alright, let's attack the sleeping dragon, I guess.
Go no further!
Alright, we want to aim for the core. Not so you just damage on top of it will be... Watch out for the claw attack. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out, watch out. That's flying up. I'm gonna do a big slam attack. Or do a dive bomb. Alright, core is broken. That's good, we broke its core. That means we can punish significantly. That means we can punish it. We still have to be careful, it will hit us pretty hard. Oh, get out of there. Oh boy! Alright, now Astral Art time. Alright, Mystic Art time. Yeah, there we go. I think they're stunned for a little bit after I do that. Oh, it's not gonna awaken, is it? It's not gonna go into Overlimit, is it? Right now. I wish Overlimit was a little bit easier to do in Tales of Symphonia. Mostly because I would want Sheena to be in it all the time. I don't know what they were thinking by making Sheena only have access to her summons in Overlimit. I mean, her whole deal is that she's a summoner. She should be able to summon whenever she wants. Why does she need to be in Overlimit just to do it? And really, the summons aren't really that much more powerful than anything else in the game. Kind of a baffling decision, really. Yeah, Sheena's kind of bottom tier, though. Honestly, so is Regal, really. Although Regal, actually, Regal I would place a little bit higher, though. At least Crescent Moon and Eagle Dive are pretty nice. And I'm going into Overlimit immediately. Right now, watch out, watch out. What gonna do? Hopefully it's weak to that. Right, get out of there, get out of there. Getting poison. Sarah. Sarah, oh no. Yes, please heal Kasara. No, 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 not yet. Right now. Come on, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Just an enemy. Oh no, poison, watch out. Right now. No, it's in. Right now, might as well do that boost. Might as well do that boost break. Oh no, Rinwell's dead. Rinwell's kinda dead. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Come on, get up, get up, get up. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Get up, get up, get up. Blah blah blah, what? Blah 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 tidal wave? Of course we all know blah 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 tidal wave. Alright, we're kind of hurting again. Yeah, please recover all your HP. Right, this way. Much else should be up ahead, right? There's ore right over here. I'll just do that real quick. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut things short here. I was excited. I did want to do the final boss today, but it doesn't look like it'll happen. Looks like I'll have one more episode left. Looks like I maybe have one more episode left, maybe? Anyway, I'll see you guys later. apologize profusely if you wanted to see the final boss. Yeah, I've been playing for over 2 hours, and I, thank you guys for, showing up, and thank you very much. I know, Raid Akami. I believe she's playing Cult of the Lamb right now. Also, the Lamb seems like it's a perfectly fine game. You know, it's sort of like Binding of Isaac. Sort of. Alright, now there we go. Moonbat Raid, there we go. See you later, remember to play games and have fun, okay? Bye-bye now.